spoil the matter. Is that right? So this is your work, right? Tell us what you have here. Hmm? Tell us the method you use in achieving your.
Before I start, let me officially
Go ahead, go ahead. You know what you're
my name is Borman Daye, and I'm here to talk on the topic Calabari traditional practices and their impact on the economic power of women, 1800 to 2023. Now, in spite of the role played by tradition and history, there are certain traditional practices that have actually impeded on the Calabari women, which Calabari scholars have actually not taken a critical look at. So the study filled this gap by identifying the tradition of origin, migration, and settlement. Also examine the Calabari intergroup relations, that is, relations between Calabari and other communities around that environment. They also looked at. Then also the Calabari tradition was also looked at in doing this work. Now the
Wait a
tradition
minute, is Calabria a community?
is a kingdom. It's a kingdom, but you can also call it a
It's a subset of the Ijaw nation.
Right.
so, so in the political framework.
It's an ethnic community, right? What about the larger brother only? It's an ethnic entity.
Yeah, that's why it's
Oh, you're
subset.
talking about the larger, greater Ijaw or greater US. You can talk of the rest of them in one.
I said it's all of them.
Is it a community? Father cannot be a community.
It's a land,
No,
Calabari
as
land.
Professor Bella said, this is an ethnic group comprising many communities.
It's a subset of the Ijaw group. And the reason we call it Akiba, Eastern Ijaw, Calabari, or Kika, as a Kakiba, until anyway, just go on. We know that it's not exactly as the Calabari is a kingdom, a subset of the Ijaw, but has several communities. But he is looking at them holistically, I suppose, as Calabari.
You
They
know,
don't have one king.
most times we confuse ourselves with this grouping. There is a town, there is a community, there is a village, and there is a clan. There is an ethnic nationality. That is the job broad group. Okay? In the job broader ethnic nationality, you have clans, community. There was a work I supervised. In fact, one of your brothers, he came and said, what are you saying? Yawa! I just published him recently. You know, so I was when I asking him, is this an advocacy? What is this? Is he a community or an ethnic group? Say no, it's among the Dibio. Before we forget our feet.
The person who did it.
So we must try very hard to make sure that we establish
Historical method and data for the work were generated through a of knowledgeable information.
It's okay.
To be seen in religion, leadership, that is traditional Calabari politics, inheritance rights, education, as well as widowhood rights. So the study revealed that these practices could be seen in this area and also recommended the redistribution of these social, political, and economic order in a more egalitarian manner. By doing that, Calabari women will experience the needed socioeconomic development that will better their lives. Thank you.
what about the competency you employ?
Yeah, I talked about I said I applied descriptive method, that is the primary
but I'm allergic to bad grammar when it is written. But I'm allergic to bad grammar when it is written. Hmm? I read your abstract, the first sentence there. In spite of the part play, in spite of is not good English. I use despite. Hmm? In spite of the part played by the Calabari women in preserving Calabari tradition, you are writing pidgin English played by the Calabari women. You are putting the the, the cat before putting the, the the cat before the horse. All right, horse. All right. Of that most essential social, cultural, and economic progress. Some traditional I'll give it to you. Some traditional Calabari that women's economic empowerment, an issue that Calabari scholars have yet to critically examine. Instead of Calabari scholars have not taken a critical look at. All right. So this, I think, to my understanding, no, it flows better. I'll give it to you. Hmm? Then you said the study applied a descriptive historical method and data for the study were generated through the interviews of. Okay. After that, I, you were talking about Calabari 2006 population census figure. That's Abba in 2025. There was one in
No
2001.
estimates. That estimated.
Hmm? And give us a more recent. You are there? Not it now. Not it, young man, before I kick you. Then, chapter 1, page 1 there. You said that in order to have a good graph, I told you. You are not speaking. If you travel out now, start speaking like this, they will ask you, pardon? Ask Professor Who will tell you, pardon? Because to them, it doesn't sound, it's like me speaking your language now, I'm trying to find out. Eh? You cannot see Queen Elizabeth turning in her grave with envy looking at you. Look at this guy. You are messing my language. All right. So, in order to have a good grasp of society in which one lives, it is imperative for one to. Those are those are pidgin English. So we recast it. If you say the historical development of a society provides the essential context for interpreting its contemporary structures and value. How is that for your ear? This is because any man who is ignorant of society in which he lives is not a free man, even though he has the vote. So I will give this one to you. Recast that one. Then after that, I saw cited in Ogogo 2016, page 27. Why don't you look for the original source? I saw them a lot inside the work, cited in this, cited in this. Why don't you look for Ayadele cited in Ogbogo? Ajayi cited in Ogbogo. You they forbid to look for Ajayi and Ayadele. What makes you think that these people did not even quote them or cite them and put them out of context? Because when you see the original work, that you will now know that this is exactly what this man is. Then you have your own interpretation to what they say or what has been said. How about that? It's like this. When you tell a story, you heard it, you go elsewhere and relate the story. Another person heard it and relate the story. By the time you get to the fifth meal, it can't be like the original. Hmm? So why don't you look for the. Then there are names which are not English. I would advise that we italicize those names. Eh? This Trace na Amine Abile. Hmm? What
It's not a name.
that's what I'm telling you now. So pronounce it.
It's in the language.
Trace na. You put it. Then we have a lot of, in other words are three different words. In other words, when you are marrying them, So you should separate all of those ones. Then you are talking about the past. You not say it's not just a trading organization that is headed and controlled. It should be. It was not just a trading organization that was headed and controlled by. No. Then you came back to page 5, and I started saying under your background to study. You said the main purpose of this study is to examine under background to the study. We're not saying the main aim, and there is a subsection for aim and objective. The main aim of this study is to examine Calabari traditional practices and their impact on the Kiniye. To this end, the study is divided into 5 chapters. You have delved into scope. In chapter 1, the study dealt with introduction. Chapter 2, that is scope now. So remove the whole of that and send it back to the scope. I said this is elementary scope, not here. Shouldn't be here. Then you're in spite of, it's like you like that word very well. Then in that last line, I saw norms in the society and impaired. I think you wanted to talk about, you wanted to mention impede. But what you have is impaired. I know because you didn't read. Then Calabar, no Calabari again. A lot, which I will not bother myself to. Then if you go to page, yes, I must mention this. Page 24, in your empirical review, you said in groundwork of Nigerian history, Ikime edited 1980 revealed that is an academic insult. It's a historical blunder. The groundwork of Nigerian history was a compendium edited by Obaro Ikime with different authors. Did you review that work on page 43 or so? And I said, one would have expected to see some archival sources for this work, since the work is taken from Calabari traditional practices and their impact on the economic power of women, 1800 to 2023. One would have expected to see some. So your archive cannot be pardoned. I think the one in Calabar here. Enugu is not far from here. Can go to it. So
if they are more than 40,
no. What I mean, so all those italics change them to normal fonts. Those your indented quotations.
smaller but not italics.
Are you there with
If
me?
you are using
Change all of
12,
them.
you can bring it down to 11, but not italics.
So, but you are making me to forget what I. Don't stop. Then you have here about 46 references. Of the 46 references, we are seeing only 3 journal articles. That's not good enough. That's not good enough. If you research, you find that a lot of articles have been written on Calabari people. Case of next time, maybe when you go for your PhD. Then the recency of your sources. The most recent source you have there is 2022. In 2025, Harvard. So you're merely repeating what others have said before. What the recent findings have no place in this your work. And one would also one would have expected also to see a 2023 or 2024 literature where your first female senator was elected. You mentioned that 2023 is important because that was when the first female senator was elected, right? So there's nothing like that. So if I tell you that you forge it,
The former deputy.
Yes.
you mentioned it that it was 2023 is important because that was when your first female senator was elected. But in your literature, in your resource, what references, nothing like that. Yeah. Because literature of 2022 could have been talking about a senator was elected in 2023.
One of those who contest as governors that didn't win.
Even that is not.
Anything that you said that
Let
said
it be 2024.
that it be 20 up till
So
now.
just note it.
I think I'm done. I'm angry. All right.
Yes.
Can I just say something? I'm not a cultural historian, but I think I've been I've done quite some work on Calabari. People
I've seen that. There are a lot of
people have been hurting. I've not read the full, but I'm just looking at the PowerPoint. Were you able to consult any of the works of Robin Horton? You are able the correlation of the latter imaginable Horton did so much. All right. So, is there a new, after Princeway, is there a new imaginable now? Not yet. So that was the coronation of Princeway. They chronicle everything and so on. So it's an authority. Are you able to cite any of its works?
Yeah, from fishing village to city
You
state.
okay?
Social history.
You have one.
Yes.
Okay, that's okay. That's all I wanted to know. And just a grammatical this thing than ever before, than ever. Yeah, just remove it before than ever. Ever means the back up till now. All right. Okay, because women in Calabari, the last sentence in your abstract, women in Calabari will experience better economic growth than ever before. We just remove before. Okay. All right. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Good to have you in the house. Adaye, I want to thank you very much. I've seen that you endeavor to meticulously follow the pattern laid out by the School of Graduate Studies at their 285 in 2023. You followed it religiously, except that you made a mistake. Not a mistake, you may have submitted in July, but this Bible is taking place in August. So you will need to change the month and year, the month to August, okay? The same for the title page. And then you also have followed the certification page as recommended. There was one I checked and said, if you are writing first name in full, write in full, if you're writing. But the recommendation is in PA AM, Okorobia, PA JESA, and KA. I commend you for that, except that you brought in something slightly strange when you say the board of examiners. Please note that board of examiners is satisfied that this dissertation is accepted in partial fulfillment of the requirements. It means that all the requirements for the award of Master of Arts. I like that. I want to suggest that your economic history should not cap in cap H. Economic history. If you do that, take away the bit about original. It's not there in the thing, okay? If you do that, I'll be very happy. The other thing you sidestep is we recommend that acknowledgements, all right, not be more than a page. That's what the School of Graduate Studies recommend, okay? You did well, starting with your external examiner. I'm glad about that. Some others will start from elsewhere. I even thought that when they were asked why they didn't call the lecturers, one of them should have said, well, I didn't want to go beyond the page and all of that. That would have been a valid for staying, for leaving out some lessons. Now you've gone to PII. Please compress this to one page. The abstract is okay. Now, having said that, let me commend you also.
Taking note of all that. Your barrier is still covered.
Let me commend you.
Huh?
No questions.
No question. So you mean
No
all
comment.
that I said was babash.
I got what you said.
There are two things involved. Either you understood everything or you don't understand anything. I want to know
Which is the problem?
Yes.
Thank you, sir.
It's all
All
right.
right, thank you very much.
Eh,
Congrats.
Mama, I gave you a fine, didn't you?
In the year, I can say
I gave you
five
all
when you
things
finish.
fine on all things communications. I begged you. Right.
it's okay.
Most people are not interested in scholarship.
No, it's dead. Though. It's dead. Everywhere. It's everywhere. It's not just. Yeah, it's everywhere. The federal universities, in fact, the private universities set the pace. It's everywhere.
You mean AI?
Not to the AI, the scholarship.
Lack of
The
scholarship
quality of scholarship.
yes. So that's the point. You just like flogging the dead. Sometimes you have residents,
That was that.
no correct no.
So,
But you know the reason. A lot of people coming in because they want to make because there's nothing else to do. So they are not really too interested. If you know, they still attend the students.
In the past.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
And the thing started falling a long time ago.
Yeah, that is what it is.
Because those people they were talking about time are 6 in the past.
Yeah.
G4.
Yeah.
Those people can beat the graduates of today.
Yeah.
The way they write, the way they act, the etiquette of a civil person.
That's right.
Oh yeah.
And then there is this total lack of interest in
That's what is beginning to do at the
I remember even novels that you read, it helps you with
So that's number one thing.
but they don't,
Good
because they
novels.
don't care about that kind of stuff.
Good novels help you. And when they go outside among themselves, speaking English, they do whatever yeah, they do all those types of things and then wish to convert themselves. It's garbage in garbage.
And history is very much
Good English, that's correct. Somebody came over to do study, and then you find that reading is a problem. The person is not serious.
when you come and so most of the time they do hopefully
Yeah.
writing, but the way they speak.
So scholarship is,
Please, man, help us to that door. Welcome back, sir. So, what do you
okay. Listen to now. 63.
thank you. So,
Well, I don't know the content, but I thought that in following our standard, is
Yeah.
one person that they already.
No, there were issues that I raised. Yeah. Oh, okay.
So,
Okay, make it 66.
thank you, sir.
it's big.
Thank you, Bina. Ekong Joy Ita.
Is it a
We have a side and out of here.
Wait, are we sure? No, not it. We should call in. We should call in this Chima Ugochukwu. Eh,
Hold it, Ita. Hold on.
in fact, I have issues with that one, so the area will trash it.
Call Chima Bochuku Kelechi,
This one.
number 7.
Let me vet that anger now before we forget.
His supervisor, Bene's candidate.
Let's call Chief. Bro.
I mean, you know the
He was there.
The other thing,
Is it cheap now?
no, John came on the side like that. Instead to see Chima Ogochukwu Kelechi.
I told Joy she's the best.
Yes, she come here, but we have to sing her back.
He said he wants to
Let's
play.
not examine her. Please, are you Kelechi? Come here.
Observation, please.
Oh.
The person who just said, I finished the person. Yes.
Yes, we have. We will tell you where. Yes. Stand behind the left hand and become a preacher for a few moments. Welcome. Do you know everyone here?
Yes, sir.
Everybody. Thank you for knowing us. But I'd like to introduce Professor U.B. Umebra to you, who's your external examiner. I'm sure you submitted a work to the department.
Yes.
And you have come for the oral defense, the Bible Moshe. All right, you will hear from him after that. He'll say something and field questions. I'll be now. I'm sure you're the one that did it. Thank you. External examiners.
yeah.
We have Chima Ugochukwu Kelechi on the hot seat.
Are you of the clergy? But you are an ardent Catholic.
Are you an altar boy?
Are you a Massava? You are a Massava. No wonder. Why don't you be English server? Is it math or math?
Mass.
Professor Ben, that thing is mass. It's not mass.
Yeah.
Mass. M-A-S.
Okay.
Are you one is very affected?
Are you one now or you were in the past?
Well, once a Catholic, always a Catholic.
I'm not from now.
You're not active again. Okay, you have fallen from the.
No. He answered you that he was an attempt. But what we're saying is that he's not an active math server. Yes.
There was one comment I
He was.
He was. At his age, they wouldn't be taking him perfectly now. Okay, I don't know.
Oh. Sorry. I hope it's not your work because it's your work. I was here and made one very heavy result.
Yeah, Link.
Yeah?
Link was taking away long time.
Honorable, Patrick, no find you.
Yes, it was the book. But then,
I'm coming. There's something I'm looking for. There was something I prepared for him. And I'm not saying it. When I disappear, I don't know.
Whether I'll send more naked.
No problem, I'll go here too.
More than.
No, I will write back. I'm thinking my things are there.
It's okay.
I'm thinking some stuff. My phone actually.
All right.
Okay.
So that if the work come crashing, at least I know that I have one or two persons who. There was I want to listen to him with rapt attention. This is seriouser than I think. I've been a dreamer for right now.
That's more entry.
Though, if I don't see this thing today, we will adjourn. I, yes, I noticed something.
Let me have his own, so I will check along.
Let you relax. Nothing be yours.
No.
You have let you know where I is.
It's something servant of then the rest of all are servant of Bezebel.
Oh, is there servant of Christ?
It is servant of
But is that his work?
I know, I can't remember where. I'm not seeing it. Is that this
No,
one?
but if it is his work, if it is on his topic, it will be his work.
No servant of Christ. Well, if I don't see it, you are your own, you are a lucky child.
Don't worry.
Where you go.
Even if he goes to church, the thing is on my head and I will say it. You have not stopped tormenting me. Don't mind me. Is he in the PhD work? It's okay. Just excuse me a little bit.
Can we conjoin?
Okay?
Can we conjoin?
No. There's not any address. Just excuse me. Just stay there.
No, we'll call you.
All right. Where is the other man? It's not here.
Okay, Ben.
Who is the supervisor? You ask her. So let me say this for the record. I went through the work. Actually, this I went through the work, and at a point I got confused. But off record. I got confused.
Sorry, hold on, sir. Hold on.
Off record, I said.